Let's head out west now to meet Glenda West. She's a small business owner in Seattle. She owns a construction company with her wife. They lost half of their business due to the pandemic. Glenda is here tonight. Glenda, welcome. We are thrilled to have you. We want to help. Let's talk about your plan. You wanted to retire in 10 years. You're worried now about making that happen, right?
Yes, we were, my wife and I, Juliana, we were on a strong trajectory. 10 years, we were going to be retired. We've been putting aside 10% of our income. When the stay-at-home order came, we were suddenly slashed in half. We didn't have the revenue that we had. Only work we were allowed to do was essential work. And now we're looking, saying, are we going to be able to retire?
Yeah. Glenda, you told us there is one personal finance expert that you've been following for years, and we have brought her here to help you tonight. Suze Orman is author of The Ultimate Retirement Guide for 50+. It's only her 10th consecutive New York Times bestseller. She's also host of the hit podcast Women and Money. Suze, we're thrilled to have you back. Welcome back to CNBC tonight. I know you've been doing some homework on Glenda. What should she do?
I have. Glenda, I need you to listen to me. Because you've been following me for so long, what's fabulous is let's not look at what you don't have. Let's look at what you do have. You have a 12-month emergency fund. You own your home outright. You have a will. You have a trust. And you have money. And so what's interesting is I know one of your biggest fears is that in 10 years, you wanted to have $2 million. And you're afraid that you won't have $2 million. Well, girlfriend, let me talk to you for a second. You will always have to hope for the best, but plan for the worst. You told us that you still think that you can put away $100,000 a year for the next 10 years. You currently have $1 million in a retirement account, and other savings. So just listen to me closely. Let's say we were wrong. You couldn't put $100,000 a year away. You could only put $50,000 a year away. And let's just say that all you could make on that would be 2.5% annual average rate of return. In 10 years, you would still have $1.8 million. Hey, if you could do 5% annual average rate of return, you would have $2.3 million. And if by chance you can continue to put $100,000 a year away, girlfriend, at 2.5%, you'd have $2.4 million, and at 5%, $2.9 million. And I think Jim would agree with me that these are not exorbitant rates of return that aren't possible. So the key here is, what are you invested in? Not how much money you have, but where is your money invested?
I've got to tell you, Glenda, you just got the expert. What do you think of that advice? You're a working person, because I've always worshipped what Suze has to say. How are you going to put it in place?
I think that this is great. I mean, I'm so excited that I feel like my goals are going to be met. I was afraid they wouldn't be, and now I feel like my future is still set where I thought I might have lost my future.
Well, let me just say something to you, girlfriend. Number one, you're going to get a copy of my book, right? The Ultimate Retirement Guide for 50+ Winning Strategies to Make Your Money Last a Lifetime.